So hey folks, it's DLC time, and here we have Battlefield 3 Aftermath DLC released on the 4th of December 2012. Now, like many players, I came home from work. I work nights at the moment, so I came home, had some breakfast, turned my computer on, and proceeded to download the DLC. And I thought, fantastic, fucking great. It's downloaded, I got a fast connection, it's done. I've got it in 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever. Let's go join a server and play. So in the meantime, while it downloaded, I did a server update for the server I admin on. It was ProCon update, I should say, to be able to set the maps to Aftermath. I set the maps. I thought, great. I can play scavenger mode. I can have a run around. I can pick up some weapons. I can see what's available. I can do some video. And I can get that online tomorrow or today or whatever, and just generally, give my first look of the new maps. Could anyone do that? No. There was an activation issue and a communication problem with servers, with Battlelog, with whatever. I don't know. No one said. We're just like, we're looking at the problem. We're going to get it fixed. Some people are going to get it soon. Some people won't, and it will be available by the end of the day. So they said by the end of the day, the 4th. Now it's now the 5th. It's 11 a.m. on the 5th, and I was playing at about 9 o'clock last night. I played several hours, I had some fun, I played with some friends, and I got to, try out these new maps. And I played Scavenger Mode. Scavenger Mode is quite fun. Unfortunately, I made a mistake when I set the server up, and it was 64 players, and amazed me, the server was full. So I kicked a few players, and I got my friends on and myself on, which is my prerogative, so don't sue me, fuck off. And yeah, I managed to get in and play some Aftermath. Scavenger mode. The flag capture falls under conquest domination, which is why actually, when I was looking at the server list, the map list on ProCon, the Gunmaster is available for a 3 out of the 4 Aftermath DLC maps, so you can play Gunmaster on some new maps, which is great. The flag capture, it says it's scavenger mode because it is scavenger mode, and as they did in their promo videos and then the release trailers for Aftermath, you start out with a pistol and then you pick up a other weapon, and they're all tiered in level. So the higher the level, the better the weapon, I'm assuming, or the more powerful that weapon is. I think I picked up an M98B, MK Mod, what else? Yeah, PKP is available. There's the X-bow, crossbow, whatever, is in the game, is in scavenger mode, so you can get a feel for it, get some kills with it, which is fantastic. Not really had a chance to really sit down and really play with the X-bow all too much. I was playing this on no hours sleep, and I was a little tired, so I kind of just tried my luck and played the best I can. Hence, me just flying around in a little bird, and this voiceover coming from that. So yeah. Excuse me. So, Aftermath, scavenger mode. Yes, these weapons are all tiered. They're dropped around the map. I couldn't give you an idea of where they are because there are so many. And I ran around and just picked up shit when I could, and that was it. I've played Conquest Lodge on the new Aftermath maps, and I believe this is Conquest Lodge. This is a different server. This is not the one I admin on, so it's a smaller amount of players. It was late at night. It's about midnight or after. And I decided to join some friends on TeamSpeak, opposed to the usual guys I play with on Mumble, and had some fun and blew some shit up. Oh, excuse me. I'm tired still. And just play like 1 or 2 more rounds, and then I went to bed. Now, I have really enjoyed Aftermath. I've enjoyed the gameplay, because I've had a bit of a break from Battlefield 3. I've been playing more DayZ, hence the few videos I posted. There's some more content I still need to edit and put together for that, actually, for the my latest series, or actual series I'm actually going to finish at some point. I need to get that done soon because I need the hard drive space, to be quite honest. So yeah, I will be making more Battlefield 3 footage in the future, and yesterday I got hold of Far Cry 3 via a friend. He sold it me quite cheap, so I can put some video footage up of Far Cry 3 and maybe the multiplayer. I don't know. I got some other friends that have got it as well, so we'll probably have a go on the multiplayer and see what happens, so what it's like there. Hopefully Ubisoft will, everything will be working fine. You never know with these companies, they do what they want and shit happens. So yeah, they can't always control every variable. Hence, the issues that have taken place with Battlefield 3's activation, were not with our Aftermath's activation yesterday, and it's quite funny seeing the bitching and moaning on the Battlefield 3 PC forum, because there's always the same group of trolls that go on like, oh, it's shit, I want my money back, and blah blah blah, and just like, shut up, dude, just play the game, you paid. People are moaning because they've paid. You paid £40, $40, $60, whatever it is it globally. You've paid, say £40 is what I paid. Yeah, because I'm British, obviously. Paid £40 for Battlefield 3 and Battle Ken. Great. And then I paid for premium instead of paying for the individual maps. Great. I paid for premium. That cost me an extra £40. And there are people who have paid now £80 for a game, and they're unhappy, or so unhappy they now want their money back, which I think is quite retarded. And no company in their right mind is going to refund them after they've put in several hundred hours into this game, and then or whatever, and then decide, I want my money back because it doesn't work. It doesn't work because your system probably can't run it, or there's an issue with your system. And Battlefield 3 is quite intensive. I know it's intensive on my graphics card. Most of the time, my video memory, my everything on it is running at full tilt. That is whether I'm recording or not, and that is just the way things are. And my GTX 570 trundles along and just, doesn't bat an eyelid at any of that. It gets hot, but shit happens. But most of the time, my issues with Battlefield 3, with anything with my computer, have been system stability issues. When I've funked around with it, I've changed some settings, I've been overclocking, or just dicking about, and I made a mistake with something that's set up. And that is it. So yeah, Aftermath. Back on the subject at hand, Aftermath. I really enjoyed playing it. Now, I run around as support almost all the time. I've spent more time as support probably than any other class. I do play Assault, but then I go all MLG tryharding with the M16A3, and I do enjoy that weapon, especially with a silencer on. It's just beastly, but yeah. So PKP, and as ever, I've got stupid amount of kills with this, and I use support because of C4, and this is a prime time to bring it up actually, because there's a vehicle. It's a new one. It's not an armored vehicle. It's not a tank or a Vodnik. It's like a camper van with a gun turret fitted on the top. Now it's gonna come in, and it's in now. And I saw it, and I thought, fuck yeah! There's no gunner in the seat. He can't see me. He's stupid. He gonna go boom. There we go, I timed all that right, so fantastic. So yeah, Aftermath, really enjoyed it. There is so many flanking areas and corridors, and places to go to be able to flank enemy players, to get behind them, to get in front of them, to get to the side, whatever. And it just feels like a really solid. They feel like really solid maps, more so than Armored Kill, which I could never really get the handle on. I don't know if it's because I've spent so much time as infantry or what, but I kind of lost. I lost touch with Battlefield 3 with Armored Kill, and I went back and I've just been playing TDM for the most part quite recently, and lots of us have, and TDM is easy mode. It is Call of Duty for Battlefield 3, and that is it. Pure and simply, mostly in Nashar canals, and that is it. So yeah, that is my own detriment, and I guess I need to pick up my game and play a bit more armored, Armored Kill, maybe get back into that. I paid for it, I might as well play the map, so we'll see how I feel. But for the most part, I've really enjoyed these new maps. Now, I cannot remember which map this is. It's just, I joined the server, this is the map that was on, and that is it. I cannot remember, so I'm sorry about that. I'll probably stick the map's title in the description of this video, or whatever. So yeah, I've really enjoyed playing Armored Kill recently. And one thing that really does annoy me, and this is just my own little gripe, is a little dickhead that sits on a roof here and snipes. What the fucking point is there them sniping? You know, they're sitting there, they've got no ammunition, they've not even put a SOFLAM down, and they're sniping. It just feels a bit retarded to me. But that's my opinion. I had to go with the Expo, which I unlocked. You unlock by completing, I think it's is it three rounds of scavenger mode, which is pretty easy when you got a decent amount of players and decent bunch of guys that can play the game. You could solo it. You couldn't really solo it. It's not a individual that wins scavenger mode. It's a team. So yeah, I've had to go with the Expo, and I've quite enjoyed it. It is silent. It does a hell of a lot of damage. It is a one-hit kill at reasonable close range. If you've got your MLG and your pro gaming and your whole, I can you know move my mouse just a little bit, and I've got a really good aim, which I don't all the time, which is why I tend to hip fire almost all the time. I do take some good shots off, and I can headshot and play with snipers and whatever else, but I got friends that are better than me at shooting in general, so they've got better aim, and the Expo is really fun to use, and I have used it, and I've had some really good fun. The different bolts, I've not really had a chance to use them. I'm close to getting the explosive bolt, which is what I really wanted to get hold of and use the most. They're all achievement based, like all the weapon unlocks. I think there's some brand new weapons being made available, as well as dog tags and other bullshit, usual things. And so yeah, Aftermath, I've really enjoyed it. I hope you really enjoyed watching this video. Yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment or a rating at on this video, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Um, yeah, thank you.